My grandma was the first one. My dad's mom. This is your
Joey. Okay. This is a tribute to Jerry. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. It was going to be very private, but my mother asked it to be taped because she couldn't do this. So, what we did was, this is a 50s theme for Jerry. 50 favorite things. He's 50, so we're thinking what we could do. So what we did, there's 10 of us, not counting Jerry. There's 11 kids, but 10 siblings Jerry has. We all came up with 5 or around there. Things that we like, admire. I'm very emotional. I'm emotional anyway, but I'm very emotional today. Things that we love, like, about him. Things that we admire about him. And we came up with a list of 50 things, and we would like to share it with him. None of us are comfortable. We're all emotional right now, so we'll try to get through this. And we are doing this because my mother asked. Otherwise, this would be in an envelope. So, Jerry, here's what Mom said. I will not get through this.
Will not start.
Here's what Mom said. Great father, loving husband, has been a good and kind son all his life. His love of rocks. As a kid, we searched for his shoes every morning, and that's no lie. But Jerry always stayed positive that we would find them.
I will tell you this too. I talked to my mom today. She's, if you don't know, she's in the hospital, and she said, what?
Shoes around your neck.
She did. She said that. She said that one time Jerry came home from school, and he was like in elementary school, and there was some kids in his class that were getting picked on, and he was really upset about that because he didn't want to pick on the kids, but he didn't want his friends to make fun of him either. And Mom told him just to be his friend anyway and just stand with him. And so she was basically taking all the credit for the good person that he is today by that story. But it was kind of a good story. Do you remember that? It was the chapter she said. Remember that? Okay. All right, so now we're going to go in order. So we're going to go in order of sibling. You're going to read Mike's.
I have no relation. He's got no relation.
I'm subbing in for Mike. Jerry, Mike says that you are generous, compassionate, thoughtful, a former vegetarian, and a successful entrepreneur. And I thought that Jerry was a great father, had a gentle spirit. He's always willing to help. He excels at picking spouses. Sounds like me on the telephone. And he is the largest worldwide employer of Glenn.
Okay, I said he was family-oriented, hilarious, caring, giving, a hard worker, and a dork. He's not tougher than me, but he thinks he is.
Fight!
Alright, well, if anyone knows my dad, he's late. I'm supposed to be mushy, but I don't know about that. But he said Jerry is truly one of my favorite people. One thing I wish I could achieve myself is his passion for righteousness. Always wants what is right and just for everyone. And he also said he cares so much. I don't know how he sleeps at night. Seriously.
Okay, Carol said he's kind, generous, funny, smart, loyal, tall as Glenn, a.k.a. walking on the wind.
I'm wearing tall as Glenn. All right, so Julie asked us to do this via tweet. So My answer is really short because I did it when I was going down I-25 at 65 miles an hour. But I want to add two things because I also want, because I know there's some serious stuff, but I also want to say that I admire him, we talked about this earlier with the boys, for sporting a perm in the 7th grade. And, in 9th grade? And I admire him because he had the guts to wear a brown corduroy suit to homecoming. And that was before Napoleon Dynamite. So. But seriously, Jerry's, I think he's very caring, thoughtful. He's funny, but not as funny as he thinks he is. He's a very successful businessman, which I admire a lot. He's a very outstanding father, and he's also, as we all know, a little goofy as well. So,
Hold on, I can't remember these. I've got them written down. I believe that he is a great example as a father. He loves and is so good with kids. I do enjoy the fact that he loves his wife so much. But most of all, I love that he can't dance and how short he is.
All right, go fast. I admire his love for Karen.
Oh, God.
Jerry is always there for me. He calms me when I'm crazy. I call him crying all the time. Imagine that. He is a voice of reason. Jerry personally knows George Glass. And I love that he calls me doll. Happy birthday.
Okay, apparently I'm now standing in for my dad. He could not be here tonight. I'm supposed to read that Phil is a party pooper who works nights and sleeps all day. He chose not to participate in this fun little birthday activity. However, if he would have said that Jerry is a wonderful brother. And while that is true, I also think he would have added stuff like, Jerry, his favorite things about you are your bar, the alcohol you provide to us regularly, your urinal, which is very godsend. And if I could add something, he might not say this, but I think your ability to grow a goatee is fantastic. Happy birthday.
Oh.
They caught me at the cattle barn today at the fair. So I had a fair theme going.
I asked you way before you went to me at the fair.
She might have asked. I didn't pay attention. So again, fair thing. I like that Jerry is tall like a Clydesdale. I've just seen a goose with this next one. He's a good father, like a father goose. He laughs at his own jokes before they're done being told. He's kind to the environment with his Prius. This was my favorite. He wears biking shorts. I've seen that twice. I do want to add one thing. I wish he hugged more. Anybody else? If everybody can give Jerry a hug tonight before they leave. I really will. Happy birthday.
Say something, Jerry.
Are you gonna say nothing?
Hi, Jerry. I think we need happy birthday.